first recipe is a warmed cooked fruit recipe, very simple, Ayurvedic recipe, so it helps to be able to digest better than raw fruit, and it's important to select the fruit according to the season and also to your dosha type. Today's fruit, we are going to use a Fuji apple and a black pear. I'm going to use an apple cutter to slice through. So the other supplies that you need for this simple Ayurvedic recipe is a medium to large non-stick saute pan. You have your fruit. You also need some cinnamon. You can use ghee or a 1/4 to 1/2 cup of apple juice or water. So first you heat the pan on medium heat. We're next going to add a light dusting of cinnamon to the pan. You want to make sure that you are standing nearby your cinnamon because you don't want to burn it, and you let it dry roast for about 30 seconds until fragrant. Once your cinnamon is dry roasted, go ahead and add your fruit to the pan. And then also add your liquid. We're going to use water today. Go ahead and let it steam and saute until soft, usually about 3 to 5 minutes, turning just once. So it's been about 3 or 4 minutes now, and we turned the fruit over just once. You can see that it's all now covered with the cinnamon. You can eat this alone, just as a very healthy digestible snack, or you can top it with some oatmeal or hot cereal. Our next recipe is a basic tri-doshic khichdi. That means that it is good for all 3 doshas. Khichdi is a traditional Indian dish that provides a complete protein. It's easily digestible and it cleanses the colon. It also helps to balance the doshas. Using the recommended ingredients for specific dosha types is always a good thing. Today we will use some cilantro, some squash, and celery. Also carrots, garlic, and onion. The main ingredients are the brown basmati rice along with the yellow split pea beans. You also need your pot for boiling water and creating the whole dish inside of. And as soon as we're done soaking the beans and rice, then we'll be ready to throw the vegetables in with the main ingredients. So first we're going to pour 1 cup of basmati brown rice, and then also 1 cup of the yellow split pea beans into a bowl, and then rinse them until they're clear. And the beans are rinsed, the water is rinsed clear. We're going to add those to our cooking pot. And also add a little bit of chopped cilantro right here at the beginning. And then finally you're going to add about 4 to 6 cups of water as desired to bring to a boil. I'm using 4.5 cups today. If you like it a little soupier, you can use about 6 cups. And we're going to go ahead and turn the heat on, medium high, and bring it to a boil. Allow it to boil for about 45 minutes, 4 to 5 minutes uncovered, stirring occasionally. We've been stirring the rice and beans for the last few minutes, waiting for the water to boil. We're going to allow it to boil for another 4 to 5 minutes. In the meantime, we're going to add some spices. We also cut up all of our vegetables that is going to go into this khichdi. First, we'll begin by adding a teaspoon of turmeric. You can add anywhere up to about 2 teaspoons of these spices. We're also going to add a teaspoon of cumin. And then just for a little more flavor, we're going to add about 1/2 teaspoon of cayenne pepper. We're going to add our garlic and squash, carrots, and our onions. We also have celery to add, but we're going to add that towards the end just because celery gets a little softer quicker. Go ahead and stir the khichdi with all the spices and vegetables in it. Let it boil for another couple moments. And once it boils for another few minutes, we're going to go ahead and cover it. Turn the heat down to low and cook until tender, about 25 to 30 minutes. And you want to test your rice. Okay, so we have cooked our khichdi for the last 25-30 minutes. We added our celery towards the end. I'm going to give it a little stir here and try out the rice. Perfect. So now your khichdi is ready to eat and enjoy.